Hey Jessica, this is Frank from Max Digital, and as I mentioned, I wanted to shoot you over this quick video with some specific things that you guys can do yourselves to help bring in more business just by better utilizing your website and your Google Business Profile. So since you guys are plumbers in the Atlanta area, I did a quick Google search on Plumber Atlanta GA, and this is the results page that comes up. And so if you're looking to grow your business, you're going to want to take up as much real estate as possible on this page. So the top section here is just for paid advertisers. So if you're not looking to pay Google to advertise, you will want to focus your efforts on getting into the second and third section of this page. So the second section here is known as the Google Map Pack, and it consists of 3 to 4 businesses, usually those with the strongest Google business profile. The fourth one is always an advertisement that they're paying to be there, but the other 3 are based on the strength of the Google business profile. And so I see you guys already have a Google business profile set up, which is great. One thing you want to do is make sure that you continue to keep it active by continuing to get and respond to customer reviews, as well as adding photos to the site regularly. And you are going to want to have more photos than these competitors have. But most importantly, to get into the site, you're going to want to have your business be the most often listed plumbing business in the Atlanta area. And so the way to do that is you're going to want to register your business in more online directories than these guys are listed in. All right, so there's thousands of directories out there like Yelp.com, Angie's List, Nextdoor.com, Home Advisor, just to name a few. And many of them are free to join. It just takes time to go out to each of those sites and register your company by entering in your business name, address, and phone number exactly the way you guys have it listed here in this Google business profile. Google is a popularity contest, so you know, the more they see you listed out there, if you're the most often talked about or mentioned plumbing company in Atlanta, that's how you get onto this page. And it's important to, like I said, be consistent in how you register your company name, address, and phone number in each of those sites, because you want Google to see you as all of those as one company. All right, so 30 to 40% of the traffic is going to go to the businesses listed in this map pack section. So definitely critical if you're looking to grow to get into that section. And then the next section down here, these are known as the organic listings. So to rank high in the organic listings, it's based on the strength of your content and your backlinks profile. So I want to compare your content and backlinks to the Superior Plumbing, which is the #1 plumbing site in the Atlanta area. All right, so just going over to your site here, you got a good site, a lot of good content on here. I think you're just short of what Google looks for. I think you have 1,300 words here, and Google looks for 1,500 to 2,000 for them to consider your site as optimized with them, or that as an authority or an expert in the niche. So that is a threshold that if you get to that, that will boost your ranking. You definitely want to make sure you have more content than your competitor site has. So that's one thing to be aware of. And then secondly, I wanted to mention as it relates to content is, and this is important for you guys because when I look at it, and I'll show you here in a second, you want your content to be rich or dense in local buyer intent keyword phrases. So keyword phrases are the phrases that you want your business to be found for online. And since you're a service provider, you're going to want your keyword phrases to be local buyer intent keyword phrases, meaning that they reference both the services you provide and the locations you provide those services in. So I use this tool here called Ahrefs to look at different websites. And so here you can see this is fixandflow.co, your website. And it shows me that you're ranking for 819 keyword phrases. And so if you look down here at the list, these are what are known as kind of national keyword phrases. They obviously are in reference to the plumbing industry, but they're not referencing the actual location that you guys are in or that you're servicing. And so just to compare that to your competitor site here, Superior Plumbing, if aside from this first one, which is people Googling their company name specifically, all these other ones down here below are local buyer intent keyword phrases because they reference the service and the location and all the different variations of how somebody might enter that into the search box if they were searching for a plumber in Atlanta. And here you can see the volume. This is the number of searches per month for all of these phrases. And so that's a lot of search volume that they're getting to participate in because they're at the top of the organic listings. So if you can get towards the top of the organic listings and get into the map pack, you're going to doubly take advantage of a good percentage of the clicks or searches, I should say, for plumbers in Atlanta. And this is just on the plumbing term or the derivation of plumbers. You can rank for other services that you provide like leak detection or water heater installs for example, and they're all going to have their own individual average monthly search volume that you can participate in if you're ranking towards the top for those phrases. So, and this will tell you the position that you're ranking in. So that's going to be critical for you guys to just build in those local buyer intent keyword phrases. The last thing I wanted to talk about was just your backlinks. So backlinks are just links from one website over to your website, and they give legitimacy to your site in Google's eyes because they act as endorsements of your site by those other sites. And so, again, with Google being a popularity contest, you're going to want to have more backlinks from more unique referring domains than your competitor has. But you also want them to be good backlinks, quality backlinks, meaning that, so you could be linked to sites that are more spammy in nature or others that are more authoritative. You obviously want to link to the authoritative sites or sites that are trusted by Google already. And you can tell that because every website has a DR and a UR score. The DR score is your trust score, so you're going to want to look at that. UR score is your strength score. And so you're going to want to link to other sites that have higher DR scores. 30 or above is considered a strong site. So let's look at your competitors. Let's start with quantity here. 826 backlinks and 118 referring domains. Your competitor has 3,900 backlinks and 180 unique referring domains. And you can tell that their referring domains that they're linking to are pretty good because their DR score is a 29. So what you can do is you can click on this 180 and you can pull over, you can see all the sites they're linked to. Many of them will be those online directories that I mentioned earlier when we were talking about the Google Business Profile. And you can go out to those sites and register on them and get them included as some of your backlinks. Some will be blog posts, and you can try to get the same blog post pointed back at your site, or new blog post, the same site, new post over to your site. And again, you're looking for the sites that have the higher DR score. So, and if you get their best links pointed back at you in combination with your best links, that's going to give you, obviously, it's going to help you in quantity, but it's also going to boost your DR score because you're getting the better links. So I hope that information was helpful. That's going to show you exactly what you need to do to outrank Superior Plumbing and get into the map pack and participate in all that volume that I showed you earlier. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. My contact information is in the email. And if you wouldn't mind just replying to the email and give me one line of feedback to let me know if the information was helpful or not, so that I can continue to add value to small businesses, that'd be greatly appreciated. Look forward to your feedback. Have a great day.